Hey guys, welcome back to Curly Curl, your go-to scoop for all things cinema, series, and fashion. This week's buzz? The Devil Wears Prada sequel is officially happening. Yes, Andy Sachs is back, and there's a twist you won't believe. Fashion never fades, and neither does drama. Hit that subscribe button and sign up so you don't miss a thing. Nearly 20 years after the original, The Devil Wears Prada 2 is now in production under the playful codename Cerulean, a nod to one of Miranda Priestley's most iconic lines. Filming began in late June in New York, plus some Italian locations, and the movie is slated to premiere May 1, 2026, just before the Met Gala. And Hathaway has officially returned as Andy Sachs, now Andy Sachs 2025, as teased by her first look Instagram and TikTok posts, complete with a cerulean sweater and electric toothbrush moment, recreating classic scenes from the original. What's the plot, and the buzz? Miranda Priestley, Meryl Streep, is grappling with the decline of print media at Runway magazine and needs allies, and advertising revenue, to stay afloat. Emily Charlton, Emily Blunt, has climbed to the top as a luxury brand executive, controlling the ads Miranda desperately needs. Rumor has it that Andy Hathaway has reinvented herself as a journalist, and may now return to cover the brewing rivalry between Miranda and Emily. What to expect? Fans can look forward to a fresh power triangle, with Prada, journalism, and luxury fashion at its center, plus returning favorites like Nigel, Stanley Tucci, and Lily, Tracy Toms, and new cast members including Lucy Liu and Kenneth Branagh. Expect the same sharp wit, sequin-splashed glamour, and biting workplace comedy, now with a 2020s twist. Mark your calendars for May 1, 2026, it's almost time to return to runway. She's back, darlings, and fashion is officially on edge. Meryl Streep returns as the iconic Miranda Priestley in The Devil Wears Prada 2. But this time, things are different. Could Miranda be handing over her throne? A new era may be dawning in the House of Runway. Stay tuned, fashionistas, this is one sequel you won't want to miss. Meryl Streep returns as Miranda Priestley, but is a shocking twist coming in Devil Wears Prada 2. Big news from the fashion world, or should we say, the film set. Meryl Streep has officially been spotted on the set of The Devil Wears Prada 2. Yes, Miranda Priestley is back, almost 20 years after the original stole our hearts. Fans are thrilled after earlier sightings of Anne Hathaway, and whispers say Emily Blunt might be the final piece of the iconic trio. But here's the real tea. Insiders hint that this sequel could feature a shocking twist. Miranda might be stepping down, and guess who's rumored to take her throne? No confirmation yet, but if it's true, this sequel could turn the fashion world upside down. He's done it again. Just when you thought self-care couldn't go any further, he takes it to a whole new level. Think bold. Think fearless. Think unexpected. Ready to see what everyone's talking about? Stick around, this is one you won't want to miss. Harry Styles introduces vibrator and lube line. Harry Styles launched his Pleasing Yourself line to promote sexual wellness, self-pleasure, and body positivity as part of his broader mission to destigmatize conversations about intimacy. By introducing products like a dual-ended vibrator and silicone-based lube, Styles aims to make pleasure inclusive, empowering, and approachable. The move aligns with his brand's ethos of self-expression and breaking taboos, while also encouraging people to explore sexuality in a safe, shame-free way. Ultimately, the goal is not just selling products, but sparking dialogue around consent, confidence, and healthy pleasure. It's the reunion we didn't know we needed, but absolutely can't miss. Two icons, one unforgettable duo, and a whole new chapter just waiting to unfold. Something big is coming, and trust us, you'll want to see how it all begins. Lindsay Lohan and Jamie Lee Curtis reunite for Freaky Friday sequel after 20 years. Lindsay Lohan and Jamie Lee Curtis are back together on screen, 2 decades after their hit roles in Disney's 2003 comedy Freaky Friday. The beloved film, which became a teen classic, is finally getting a sequel, with both stars returning to revive their iconic characters. In the original, Lohan played Anna, a rebellious teen clashing with her mom Tess, a busy psychiatrist played by Curtis. A magical fortune cookie caused them to swap bodies, forcing them to experience each other's daily lives, and ultimately understand one another on a deeper level. Now, 20 years later, Anna is all grown up. She's a successful music manager and the mother of 2 daughters, juggling a hectic life that threatens to disconnect her from what truly matters. When another unexpected body swap shakes things up, a new generation joins the chaos, bringing fresh laughs and heartfelt moments. This sequel promises more than just comedy, it's a meaningful look at family, growing up, and the timeless challenge of seeing the world through someone else's eyes. One of fashion's fiercest is making headlines again, and let's just say, she's not here to play. A familiar face, a bold return, and a whole lot of attitude. Something big is unfolding in New York. Are you ready to feel the power? Emily Blunt stuns with red-hot transformation for The Devil Wears Prada 2. Emily Blunt is turning heads in New York City as she films The Devil Wears Prada 2, stepping back into the spotlight with a fiery red hairstyle that echoes her iconic role from the 2006 original. Nearly 20 years later, Blunt has effortlessly revived her character, Emily Charlton, now with a fresh yet familiar flair. The British actress was spotted on set in a striking fashion-forward look, a pinstriped corset-style trouser set paired with a crisp Dior shirt, sleek sunglasses, and a designer handbag. But it was her bold red hair, cut into a chic lob and styled in soft waves, that truly stole the scene. Known for her versatility and elegance, Blunt's return has thrilled fans and fashion lovers alike. Her confident stride and polished presence signal that her character hasn't lost an ounce of attitude or style. With filming now underway and a star-studded cast in tow, Blunt is already setting the tone for a sequel full of fashion, wit, and transformation. It was a night like no other, bold, eerie, and unforgettable. The stars aligned in the heart of Westminster for a premiere that turned heads and rewrote the rules. What unfolded on that purple carpet? Let's just say, it set the tone for something very intriguing. Purple Carpet Premiere, Wednesday Season 2 debuts with star power in London. For the first time ever, the Central Hall of Westminster in London was adorned with a striking purple carpet, a bold choice marking the world premiere of Wednesday's highly anticipated second season, which debuted on August 6. Leading the event was Jenna Ortega, star of the hit Netflix series, who captivated onlookers in a snakeskin-textured gown by Ashy Studio. Her look was completed with softly styled hair and bleached eyebrows, embracing her signature gothic allure. During an earlier photo call hosted by Netflix in London, Ortega had already turned heads in a dramatic, all-black ensemble by Givenchy, crafted under the direction of designer Sarah Burton. Ortega wasn't the only star to command attention that evening. She was joined by Catherine Zeta-Jones, who portrays Morticia Addams in the series, and the legendary Tim Burton, the show's director. Burton, a central figure throughout the night, was both the most photographed and most interviewed guest, even during the after-party, held at the Royal Opera House, which carried on the dark, gothic theme. One name noticeably missing from the event was Lady Gaga, whose participation in the second season has been widely anticipated. She is set to take on a mysterious new role as a professor, a nod to her song Bloody Mary, which became a viral sensation thanks to the first season of Wednesday. A cultural icon. A heartfelt farewell. After years of unforgettable moments, a chapter closes with beauty, nostalgia, and timeless style. This isn't just the end of a show, it's the celebration of a legacy that inspired millions. Watch the video to experience the tribute that has everyone talking, without giving anything away. And just like that, ends a bittersweet goodbye to Carrie Bradshaw. After nearly 3 decades of cosmopolitan charm, heartbreak, and unforgettable fashion, Sarah Jessica Parker has officially said goodbye to Carrie Bradshaw. In a heartfelt Instagram post, she paid tribute to the role that defined a generation and captured the pulse of New York City life. With immense grace, she acknowledged the laughter, tears, and sisterhood that made Carrie more than just a character. She became a cultural icon. While And Just Like That never quite captured the same magic as Sex and the City, it gave fans one final chapter with Carrie, Miranda, and Charlotte. Seeing the trio stroll the city streets one last time feels like closing a beloved book, knowing we can't unread the joy it gave us. Carrie may be gone from our screens, but her legacy walks on, in every bold outfit, every risky romance, and every woman who dares to wear stilettos on cobblestone streets. Here's to unforgettable friendships, unapologetic style, and the stories that shaped us. Liam Neeson and Pamela Anderson, Hollywood's most unexpected duo? Rumors are swirling, and what started on set might just be turning into something more. From red carpet moments to surprising confessions, their story is capturing everyone's attention. Stay with us to find out what's really going on behind the scenes. Liam Neeson and Pamela Anderson, a surprising romance blossoms. Liam Neeson and Pamela Anderson may just be Hollywood's most unexpected match, but according to insiders, the spark between them is very real. Rumors of a romantic connection have intensified in recent weeks, and now a source close to the pair confirms it's a budding relationship. There's honesty between them, and their affection is unmistakable. For the moment, the two seem to be taking things in stride, sharing light-hearted moments during press appearances. They co-star in Una Palatola Spuntada, the long-awaited sequel to the iconic 90s comedy, which hits theaters today. While promoting the film, Neeson nearly kissed Pamela on camera before pulling back with a smile, saying, "We're professionals," a comment that did little to quash speculation. Whispers about their connection first surfaced last December, after Neeson made headlines by admitting he had fallen madly in love with Anderson during filming. Both stars have endured profound personal struggles. Neeson, now 73, lost his wife Natasha Richardson in 2009 following a tragic skiing accident that left him to raise their two sons alone. Anderson has faced her own painful history, including childhood abuse, battles with depression, and turbulent past relationships often played out in the public eye. That's why, if this love story proves true, it carries a deeper meaning. It's a reminder that even after heartbreak, healing is possible, and love can find its way back into your life when you least expect it. What happens when one of Hollywood's rising stars teams up with an Oscar-winning visionary? A bold reimagining of a timeless story is on the way, and it promises to be as haunting as it is beautiful. With a stellar cast, a legendary director, and a character we all think we know, get ready for something unforgettable. Coming soon to Netflix. Jacob Elordi becomes Frankenstein in Guillermo del Toro's bold new vision. Jacob Elordi had just 9 weeks to transform, from Hollywood heartthrob to one of cinema's most haunting creatures. The Australian actor takes on the iconic role of Frankenstein's monster in Guillermo del Toro's much-anticipated reimagining of the classic story, set to premiere on Netflix this November. Initially, the part was meant for Andrew Garfield, who had to step away due to scheduling conflicts. "I've wanted to make this film for years, but no producer wanted to take the risk," Del Toro revealed during Netflix's global event. "Still, I never gave up on the idea." Now, his long-awaited take on Mary Shelley's legendary novel is finally coming to life. Del Toro says Elordi is a natural fit for the role. "There's something uncanny between us, sometimes I say just a few words, and he gives me exactly what I imagined." The Oscar-winning filmmaker, for The Shape of Water, has created a version of the monster that resembles a broken marble sculpture, once beautiful, now brutally pieced back together. The transformation is thanks in large part to Mike Hill, Del Toro's longtime collaborator in creature design and special effects. Jacob has the perfect physique, tall, delicate wrists, fluid movements. There's a quiet intensity in his gaze. "He looks gentle, but he could break you if he wanted," Hill shared at a press event. Joining Elordi are Oscar Isaac as Dr. Victor Frankenstein, Mia Goth as Elizabeth, Ralph Ineson as Professor Kremp, and Christoph Waltz in the role of Harlinda. A visually rich, emotionally layered version of Frankenstein is on the way, and we're counting down the days. That's all for this week. Don't forget to subscribe to Curly Curl, leave a comment, like, and share, it really means a lot to us. And hey, make sure to follow us on social media so you don't miss a thing. Bye for now, and see you next week.